Miner's Silver Ghost. You ready? On one cold and rainy night, I was sitting in the light of my switchman shack on my post on the mountain. Well, the storm was pretty bad and the telegraph was dead. It was just 11 hours till the dawning. Then, much to my surprise, the telegraph jumped back alive. As I read the code, I thought, could this be true? The train was on its way, headed up the mountain grade, but you didn't have an engineer or a crew. At the other switch they tried to put her on the mountainside. She kept on coming up the mountain grade. I quickly doused my light to try to see into the night. Maybe I could spot her headlight in the rain. She was pounding down below, I could hear her whistle blow, and I thought, Lord, what a high and mournful sound. The telegraph again, there's a cave in at the mine, and 100 men are buried beneath the ground. She's coming now, I see, round the bend and straight at me, and her boiler's glowing red as coal in hell. Her headlights switching wide, searching all the mountainside, but the only sound she's making is her bell. Then I finished up the track by the lonely switchman shack, like a and I recognized the train by the number and the name. It's the Miner's Silver Ghost on 41. Now I recall the story of a train that went to glory over 50 years ago on this same line. She was steaming toward a cave and there were men who needed saving, but she missed the curve and trestle near the mine. Now every now and then you'll hear her whistle on the wind. If the mountain slides and many men are lost, it's a high and lonesome wailing, searching up and down the mountain. It's a train they call the Miner's Silver Ghost. A train they call the Miner's Silver Ghost. A train they call the Miner's Silver Ghost. So I was going to tell the story about that before we started because it kind of intrigues me that this was a real thing. I mean, this was a guy who worked for the railroad, but he didn't work on trains. He worked in a little shack by a switch, and his job was to switch the switch so the train went the right way. Now,
That's
of course,
an important job.
now, of course, these days switches are all automatic, but in those days, the way the switchman had to crank a crank to get the switch to switch. And the way he knew that he had to do it was he had a telegraph machine in his little shack. So he listened for the codes, and that's what he did. And so the song was written about 50 years ago, and in it there's a line about I recall a story of a train that went to glory over 50 years ago today.
Well, actually, more than 50 years ago. The song was written in 74.
Is that more than 50 years? I don't count that high.
Oh,
Anyway, yeah, more than 50 years ago.
yeah,
And so the train they're talking about was 100 years ago,
yeah, I think so.
at least. Anyway, it was the Miner's Silver Ghost, and Merle Haggard did that song. Probably not 100 years ago, though.
Probably not. Probably in the 70s when we heard it and
Yeah.
decided to do it. And when our daughter heard it, and wanted us to learn it. So
Right.
there you got
Oh,
it.
is that what it was?
I think so.
All right. So now, keeping in the
Spooky.
spooky
Vein?
yes, we're going to do one. Peggy will join me on this one, but she gets to do some harmony and some dobro,
I do. Okay.
and it's called Simon Crutchfield's Grave.
Yeah, and listen to the words of this song and see if you can figure out what happens to these people in the song.
Yeah. Oh, it's not just these people. It's Simon Crutchfield. What happened to Simon?
Oh, him too. Yeah,
Not
that's
him
right.
too. He's the main one.
Well, all right. Shall we start? Okay, ready?
Well, I remember very well a tale my daddy used to tell about old Simon Crutchfield and a friend. Now Mary was his wife, and they loved every breath of life, for they took old Riley Harper in. Now Simon plowed and worked the fields, and Mary cooked their meals. Riley kept an eye out on the place. Still no one knows just when this episode came to an end. They only know of Simon Crutchfield's grave. Mary Crutchfield, you should be ashamed. Get on your knees and pray your soul be saved. Riley Harper, if the devil is to blame, why can't you drive past Simon Crutchfield's grave? In the year of 1864, a blizzard came across the moor. All the crops were sold out on the sale, and the only way to get to town was a wagon road that wound around through the woods past Simon Crutchfield's grave. Now some folks say that they lay there in peace 6 months or more before an old fur trapper found their bodies. He claimed they wrote this epitaph upon the cabin floor, just like it reads today on marble stone. Mary Crutchfield, here lies Mary Crutchfield, 'cause she betrayed the love that Simon gave. Riley Harper, here lies Riley Harper, 'cause he couldn't drive past Simon Crutchfield's grave. And so, what did happen to Simon Crutchfield?
Well,
Don't tell your version.
I don't know, and I don't know what happened to
Oh.
Mary
Somebody's there, Debbie. Debbie's
Crutch-
there. Yay, hi, Debbie.
Mary Crutchfield and Riley. I mean, did they die of starvation? Did they kill each other? Kill themselves? I don't know. You write the end of that song. Oh, I still need my dobro. Why am I taking my
Oh
dobro
yeah, you
off?
still need your double. So Debbie is out there. Yay,
Great. Hi, Debbie.
And no, because Debbie started late, I don't know whether she's watching us in real time or whether it started at the beginning
Oh,
and went on from there. In any case, I'm glad you're here. So now we did enough spooky songs. We're gonna do a
we're gonna do it.
little
Yeah.
bluegrassy. Is this a happy song? Well,
Yeah.
it's not sad. It's not a sad bluegrass song. It's kind of a joke.
Right. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Darling, will you marry me? I asked the maiden fair. Turned my back upon her when I looked, she wasn't there. She left me standing on the mountain. She left me standing way up there. there, she vanished somewhere in that mountain air. She left me standing on the mountain. She left me standing way up there. I just saw Whippoorwill talking to a bear. They were both laughing about her, giving me the air. She left me standing on the mountain. She left me standing way up there. I'll give most anything if once more she'd appear. Tell me that she cared a little for this mountain air. She left me standing on the mountain. She left me standing way up there. She left me standing way up there. Yeah, an old Delmore Brothers tune. That one's about 100 years old. Well, not quite. So, John Bevan, hey, good, glad you're here. And not only that, but this is our first experiment with YouTube. We did Facebook last year, and it took us about 30 shows to finally learn how to do it.
So what are we doing? Changing
Changing everything. So, yeah, if there are any problems, I'll apologize. And the first problem was we sent around a link, and then I did a test last night. Oh, and then I did a test last night, and I accidentally, well, it wasn't really an accident. I recorded to YouTube to see that would work, and interesting. And it worked, but it took over for the show. So that's me kind of staring. It took over the link that was all set up for the show.
Oh, I see.
So I had to create a new link. Anyway, we'll figure it out, and we'll get it worked out.
Oops.
Oh, yeah. So you doing mystery?
I thought I would do mystery.
All right, you want to tell something about it?
This is
Iris
a
DeMent
song by Iris DeMent that she wrote, and I like, and it was the theme song for the second season of a show called The Leftovers.
Yeah, The Leftovers.
So if any of you saw,
Oh, you wouldn't want to see the show, though.
yeah, we watched some of it, and because we felt we had to, and it was kind of weird. About half of the people in the world on the earth died, disappeared.
They just disappeared.
Disappeared mysteriously.
But that's not the song. The song she wrote, not for the show. She wrote
No,
the
she
song,
didn't
and
write
they
it for the
picked
song.
it.
They picked it because
They thought it was appropriate.
they thought it was appropriate.
So if we disappear,
Oh, Nina, 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 Nina.
yeah, I mean that could just be a frame drop, though,
We'll hope we don't disappear.
into a frame drop.
But you're in the wrong key.
Where do you? I thought I would get in that key. Oh, I'm in the wrong key. What am I supposed to do here?
I don't know, but you do something.
This gets too complicated when we do different
I
keys
just have
together.
to keep track of him all the time.
Yeah, she does, but it doesn't always work. Who's there? Okay.
Oh, look at all
Sounds
these
great.
little
Oh,
things
thank
we have
you.
there.
Oh, and we have. That's great. All right, you can do it.
Yeah, okay.
Everybody is wondering what and where they all came from. Everybody is worried about where they're gonna go when the whole thing's done.
But no one knows for certain. It's all the same to me.
I think I'll just let the mystery be.
Some say once you're gone forever. And some say you're gonna come back. Some say you'll rest in the arms of the Savior if in sinful ways you lack. Some say that they're coming back in a garden, bunch of carrots and little sweet peas.
Everybody is wondering what and where they all came from. Everybody is worried about where they're gonna go when the whole thing's done.
But no one knows for certain, and so it's all the same to me.
I think I'll just let the mystery be.
Some say they're going to a place called glory, and I ain't saying it ain't a fact. But I heard that I'm on the road to purgatory, and I don't like the sound of that. I believe in love, and I live my life accordingly. And I choose to let the mystery be.
Everybody is wondering what and where they all came from. Everybody is worried about where they're gonna go when the whole thing's done.
But no one knows for certain, and so it's all the same to me.
Think I'll just let the mystery be.
Think I'll just let the mystery be.
All right, well, so we're gonna do one more song.
In a minute, I'm going to take some water.
Let's see, who? I have to be looking in 6 places at once here. We have 5 viewers, thank you. I know a
That's
lot of
great.
people said they couldn't make this time, and we debated about whether to do it because it is Halloween and people do have issues. But we couldn't find a better time.
Yeah, so we're here and and we'll talk about this afterwards maybe. Yeah, we were worried about trick-or-treaters coming. Now, where we live, I don't think in 30 years we've ever had a trick-or-treater. But now watch. Having said that, we're going to hear ding dong, ding dong. No, we disabled the doorbell, so we're not going to hear that.
All right, we'll leave you with a little Everly Brothers.
Well, I think we need to, before we talk about leaving,
Did you talk about next time if there is?
Yeah, we're planning to start this up again. This is our first of our second season, and we're planning it to be back not next week, but the following week at the same time, at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, I will have learned by then how to send out a link that's
right
going
link?
to work.
Yeah,
It's not easy, actually. Anyway,
and I will send out my normal, the announcement that I've been sending out, so you will know about it. But you know what? We'd love to hear from you if you feel like it. You all have my email address because I send this out to you. If you don't put something on the screen now, send us something about whatever you want. We'd love to hear from you.
yeah, we would.
I'm not quite ready. I have a frog in
Okay.
my throat. Okay.
Are you ready now?
Yes, I am. Bye-bye, love. Bye-bye, happiness. Hello, loneliness. I think I'm gonna cry. Bye-bye, love. Bye-bye, sweet caress. Hello, emptiness. I think I got to die. Bye-bye, my love, goodbye.
There goes my baby with someone new. He sure looks happy, I sure am blue. She was my baby till he stepped in. Goodbye to romance that might have been.
Bye-bye, love. Bye-bye, happiness. Hello, loneliness. I think I'm gonna cry. Bye-bye, love. Bye-bye, sweet caress. Hello, emptiness. I feel like I could die. Bye-bye, my love, goodbye.
I'm through with romance, I'm through with love, I'm through with counting the stars above. And here's the reason that I'm so free. My loving baby is through with me.
Bye-bye, love. Bye-bye, sweet caress. Hello, emptiness. I feel like I could die. Bye-bye, my love, goodbye. Bye-bye, my love, goodbye.
All right, folks. So that was our first of the series. We'll get back to you about the next one. Well, Peggy says 2 weeks, so I guess I better figure out how to make all this work in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm seeing these red, red is a bad color, indications that we're dropping frames. So
Ooh.
I guess we will watch the show afterwards and see what it looked like, and maybe I'll have to make some changes for next time. Anyway, have a happy Halloween.
Yeah, anyway, it's
And we'll
been
see you
fun.
next
We
time.
enjoyed being with you.
Bye-bye.